Hey family, how you doing? Elgin Walker here of the Elgin and Pilar Walker team, eXp Realty. I have something here I want to discuss with you guys. I hope you guys take heed to these statements that I'm going to make because this is more just about our businesses. If you're having to be an entrepreneur or employ a lot of people as well, it may be for you, but this is specifically for my real estate people, business partners, things like that. I want you guys to really take heed to this. You know, the market's weird right now. I mean, there's no way of getting around that. When I mean weird, our inventory is low, and our prices are still in the areas I work are still strong. There's still activity, all of that great stuff. It's just that our inventory is so low. So we're now looked at and faced at doing different things in our business model to make sure that we maintain our business properly and that we also grow our businesses and grow our bottom line. So one thing that I want to discuss with you guys is the difference between assets and income producing assets. You know, if all of us are taught, when you think about it, obviously if you've got some rental properties, which is great, and hopefully the rental properties are cash flowing, that becomes an income producing asset. But let's suppose that you just have some plots of land that you've invested in that are good investments, but they're not income producing, right? They're not income producing. Same things with stocks. Let's say you have some stocks, but if you're not writing covered calls, you're not trading, and you're not doing something with those stocks to they generate income for you, they're great, they're assets. They hit to your bottom line, your net worth, but the only way that they can actually help you, say, with your day-to-day living is if you sell them, right? And if you sell them. So what I am wanting all of us to do is to actually take a look at what your portfolio looks like and how you're generating your revenue. And if the assets that you have, if any of them are producing any income. Are they producing any dividends if they're stocks? Again, are you writing covered calls against just anything? And whatever assets it is. If you have some real estate, but the real estate is not an income producing asset, it's something to take a look at. Because in a market like this, whereas maybe you're not making as many sales as you were making a few months ago. I mean, there's some people that I know, and at the time of me doing this is July, mid-July, that have struggled so far in 2023. Some really great agents that are good at their business, but there just aren't as many pieces of the pie. So you have to make sure that you generate as much income from your assets and stuff that you can. So a couple of things is reevaluate everything that you're doing. I'm not telling you to quit. I'm not telling you to add. I'm just telling you to evaluate it and how you can get income in, because what you don't want to have to do, if at all possible, is to sell your assets just to raise capital. You know that's not the preferred thing that you want to do. And needless to say, if that's what it takes, that's what you do. But you want to try to set yourself up a little bit differently, or maybe you can just move some of your monies and things around, or your assets around, into other income producing assets so that you can continue to grow and you can keep a hold of what you've been able to accumulate so far. You should do the same thing in your business. Like one of the things that, obviously I'm with eXp, one of the things that we do is, as we've been building our businesses and building our brand, is that, we actually, participate in the stocks, obviously, which is great, but unless you're going to do something with the stocks, you're accumulating wealth, but it's not giving you an income production unless you do something with the stocks. But it is giving us an income producing asset. It's the revenue share. So now, just based upon our revenue share, that every month right now I've got income coming in from the business that can now actually be invested or redirected to whatever it needs to be redirected to for capital in our business. If you have some stocks and maybe you've got some profit in them, maybe you should look at moving them to something that is giving you a dividend, or something that you can write covered calls on and get monthly income from. Whatever it is, be mindful. Be mindful that you want assets, but a certain portion of those assets need to be income producing, or you have got to do something else within your business that is income producing. There has to be income. There has to be revenue. There's no revenue to share without revenue. There's no income to build if there's no income coming in. All right? Questions? Feel free to reach out to me. Love to assist anybody and everybody that I can. Have a fantastic, blessed day, and I look forward to assisting you guys in your journey in the future. God bless.